Hi guys.
Hi.
My name is Sung. Just in case you don't know my name yet because of my bad attendance. And before we get started, I'd like to ask you to imagine you're getting married right now. How do you feel?
Right now.
Right now. Okay.
No.
Good. You guys are bad. And what if your spouse is a totally stranger? You don't know him or her at all.
네. So what is that?
You don't know him or her at all.
네.
And then you have to get married. Or more, what if you are only 10 years old now?
So you're talking arranged marriage?
Pardon me?
An
Yeah,
arranged
yeah.
marriage?
And my topic is only marriage, and I'm going to introduce a girl's story to you. Have you heard about Nuju?
No.
And I'm reading this these days, and this is her autobiography. The title is I am Nuju, age 10 and divorced. As it shows, she got divorced when she was 10 years old.
Divorced?
Yeah. Can you guess what happened to her?
With old guy because of her maybe I don't know house situation, I don't know, that kind of things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
right.
much.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you about her now. And she lives in Yemen, which is a small, beautiful, but traditional Muslim country. And Yemen is one of the poorest countries in the world. And she was born as a third daughter among 16 children. She was just a simple village girl before her father arranged for her to get married to a man who was 3 times older than her. Once they got married, he started to force her to sleep with him, even though she was only 10 years old. But she had to endure this situation because of the honor of her family. As time goes by, she couldn't stand it anymore, and she decided to take a risk, which means she could be killed by her husband or her family, because she hurt the honor of the family. This is called honor killing in Muslim countries. It's accepted as a kind of law in these societies, and it's suppressed. Many girls like this, like Nuju. Anyway, she could escape from her family, and she became the first child bride in Yemen to win a divorce. And also, I recently read an article about a 12-year-old girl in Yemen. She got married when she was 11 to a 24-year-old farmer. Before long, she got pregnant. 9 months later, she had labor pains for 3 days and ended up dying from heavy bleeding. It's so horrible, right? Now I'm going to talk about why early marriage is so risky and why it should be prohibited. First of all, it has bad influence on the health of babies and these young mothers. The bodies of these young mothers are not mature enough to have babies, and they don't have enough information or knowledge how to raise their kids, how to care their babies. So they are likely to be in a danger. That's the problem. And second of all, the opportunities of education for these girls will be actually finished once they get married. So they will never be able to achieve their financial independence. And also, because of the age gap, these young wives can't possibly exercise their rights in their home. They have to obey their husband all the time, even though these husbands rape them or abuse them. Besides, because they will be sexually assaulted by their husbands from this early age, their childhood will be lost forever. I think every children have right to enjoy their childhood. Lastly, if they start to give birth from this early age, the possible number of their children will be increased, and then they will be much poorer in the future, because the number of the family members that the household have to support will be also increased. So someday they might be going to sell their daughters, just like when they got married. They call it a vicious circle, meaning bad circulation. Early marriage shouldn't be allowed, I think. In Yemen, almost half of all girls are married under the legal age. Half of all. Early marriage doesn't take place. The early marriage takes place not only in Yemen but also in many other countries such as Malaysia, Ethiopia, Nigeria, and so on. According to UNICEF, 1/7 of girls' population in developing countries are getting married under 15. This is so huge. It's big population. We can't ignore them. Many girls are suffering from early marriage. Then how can we help them? Do you have any idea? It seems really hard to solve, right? But something is changing. After Nujud got divorced, many people start to pay attention, and they're trying to help other girls like Nujud. So second and third Nujud are getting their lives back. I think it's a big sign to change it. Ideally, according to a textbook, to equalize women's rights, women could get financial independence and equality of law and public awareness. Then, how can we do it? I don't know how we can. But I believe our small attention can help them rather than these great conceptions. As more people know about it, our little concern will be getting bigger, and then it will be big help for them. So I would like to suggest to you, have and show your little interest for them. Thank you for listening.